Hi, it's Jennifer from Pilates Back and Joint Exercise. Today we're in the Serenity Pilates studio and we want to show you some exercises you can do on your reformer at home or in the studio to help with osteoporosis. It's also a good program for seniors or if you just want to improve your posture. So this is the osteoporosis safe exercise routine. We're going to avoid flexion and rotation and just do a lot of things in neutral spine and with some extension exercises as well. So Heidi will assume the position down. I'm going to give her just a little bit of head lift just so she can relax her neck and shoulders. The head will be up just a little bit. And then she'll fold her legs into tabletop here using the powerhouse. I'm going to bring the foot bar up. And we're working at, here you can work it at 2 full springs, 3 full springs, or somewhere in between if you want to add a half there. So we're just going to start with footwork. Heels are on the bar. And as she presses out, she'll exhale, lengthening the legs. And I'm just kind of noticing her posture as she moves here. And her knees and toes are going to point straight up as she comes in and out. And she's just finding a nice flow with her breath, keeping the ribs on the table. And then, of course, with the neutral spine, you want to keep your pelvis level with the ceiling, the hips level. And so there's a little space in the lumbar spine. But we always want to feel the back line of the body, so the ribs about where the bra strap connects, connected to the table or moving down into the table, kind of sinking there. And then we're just going to move into the arches of the feet. And so now you want to feel, as you press out, you want to feel the heels reach under the bar and the toes wrap over the top. And again, we're moving in and out. And she's just finding a nice flow with her breath here. So again, the toes are wrapping over, heels reaching under, so you get nice, a nice bit of articulation and stretching throughout the whole feet. And the flexibility in the feet and the ankles is really important for the older adult population. It helps with the balance and just better, foot and ankle strength and flexibility. Then we'll move to the toes. And so you want to make sure all 10 toes are on. That includes the pinky toe. And as she moves out, she's going to reach her heels under the bar. As she comes in, she's going to lift up and pull in. So press down to go out, lift up to come in. So you want to really feel the Achilles stretch in the whole calf really as you press out. And then you want to feel the top of the foot really opened as you come in. Now also the tracking of the feet and the knees is important. So we want to get the alignment, the knees over the second toe joint as she's moving in and out. And so she wants to feel some weight there in the ball of the foot, the first and second toe joints. And then we'll reverse. So are we lifted to go out? And then we're down to come in. Yep. And she's still breathing, and again, she's concentrating on that back line of her body, staying neutral in the pelvis throughout the exercise. And then I'll have her go out and she'll do a little trotting there. So she's lifting up out of the hips. And the hips are very still here. So it's like she's got this belt kind of cinched up around her waist from hip to hip, hip bone to hip bone. So she's got a little spring in her step there. She's lifting and lowering. Lifting and lowering. And then lift them both up and pull the carriage all the way back to me. Good. And so we're going to move, we're going to do this exercise also one leg at a time. So I'm going to just lighten the springs a little. We'll go to 1.5 or 2 springs. So we'll leave the right foot on to start. And we'll just do about 5 or 6. Lift the heel to go out. Press the heel down to come in. This leg's just going to stay in a tabletop position. So it can fold right there. You want to feel the thigh bone sink heavy in the hip socket. Allow it to just fold in there. So there's no effort here. Allow it to release. Yep, up and out. And then down to come in. And one more time. Inhale, lift and stretch. And then press the heel down. And we'll switch feet as you come in. You'll do the same on the other leg. So lift, up and out. Press down and come in. And lift it to go out. And again, this leg is just folded. Allow that thigh bone to sink. And come on in. Yep. And so as you're moving here with the one leg, you want to feel the tracking, the knee, hip, ankle alignment. You want to pull to the heel and then press from the heel. And it's the sits bone in the heel that stays aligned here. And then we'll finish one more and then we'll switch. as you come in. So you're back down on the right, and you're gonna push the heel away to go out. Yep, and lift up to come in, and push the heel down and away. Yep, and she's keeping the back of her neck long, her shoulders relaxed, heavy, and again, feeling the rib cage, the kind of middle rib connection, the bra strap down, melting. And you can do that with your exhales. You can melt into the table, right? And we'll switch feet as you come back. So down to go out. Yep. And again, she's getting a nice stretch through the Achilles and the calf there as she presses out. And then really opens the top of the foot coming in. So you're getting a lot of foot, ankle, lower leg flexibility here. And up and in, and then let's pull the carriage all the way back in, and you can bring your feet back on. Nice job. Okay, so you can do a lot of different tricks with one leg here, but I'm just gonna show you that one in particular because I like that for the foot and ankle flexibility and for better balance. So we'll take the handles. I'm leaving it on about 1.5 springs. You can go up to 2 if you want. We'll take the little handles here, and she's going to reach her arms over her chest here, and we'll do a little arms and straps work. And again, with osteoporosis, we're going to keep the head down and the spine in neutral throughout the exercises with the arms. So legs will fold into tabletop, and again, you want to allow the thigh bone, the head of the femur, to sink heavy in the hip socket. And then we've got a little space in the lumbar. Now she's going to move the arms down just enough that she feels the scapula, the serratus engaged, and the chest wide. And then with an exhale, she'll just move the arms down by her side. Inhale, breathe into the back and ribs as the arms move up into the space between the shoulder blades, and exhale down. Now, while she's doing these, feel this connection, the rib cage, the arms connected to the ribs and the shoulder blades, and evenly pushing on both sides. So if you have a little scoliosis, you might feel like you're working harder on one side, the long or the concave side. You want to press a little more into that side. Feel length from the head to the tail. So this is a great exercise. It really pulls on those muscles. It stretches the muscles and the bones of the spine, so it really aligns the spine. Good for the osteo client. And so we'll reach up over the chest, out wide from the breastbone, and press down to your hips. Inhale, just over the chest. Keep the connection in your back there. The arms connected into the ribs in the back. And out and down to your hips. So that's where you really feel the ribs melt into the table. Yeah. And then the other direction with those. So we'll go out, up. And exhale, allow the ribs to melt into the table, the neck to lengthen, so really this whole head-tail length connection there, and in, and then exhale down by your side. Good, so you're going to reach for the foot bar, and we'll press out with the legs, and then we'll hook the feet in the straps. And so there's a couple exercises here that are safe. We want to be careful we don't do too much abduction with the osteo client. So we're going to keep the legs together and just go through a little hamstring stretch here. So again, the pelvis will stay neutral. As you pull the legs up, you want to find some space in the lumbar spine, in the low back, and the hips stay neutral. As you press into the straps and down through the back of the leg, that's where you want to keep the rib connection. So you've got this flattening and lengthening as you reach down. Exhale. And so you're just you're allowing the breath to move the body. And the straps, they're kind of hooked just above the arch, or the heel of the foot, really. So you want it pretty well through the arch and just above the heel. So in to come up, get that stretch, and then reach into them out and down. So make sure they're in control of the movement both directions. So we're going to move the legs into about a 45-degree angle here. And then we're going to pull the legs. We'll keep the knees and ankles together and fold the legs in, keeping the heels or the feet just high enough that the ropes don't scrape on their shins, and press out and pull. Inhale and exhale. So what you're feeling here is the movement, the heels reaching towards the sits bones and then away from them. And so as she's pressing away, she's feeling that core contraction between the hips. Zoop, and getting a little zip from the pubic bone to the navel there. So we're going to fold them in again, and we're going to unhook the left leg, and then we're going to do that exercise. This right leg is going to stay, again, in tabletop position here. Extend the left leg, and we're going to do the same trick here with one leg up, inhale, and then out and down. So again, we're looking for the pelvic stability, hip to hip, even with the ceiling, and she's reaching to the mirror, to the wall away from her, down the midline of the body. So we feel this head-tail connection now on the left side of the spine. The obliques are activated. And in, and exhale, out and down. And then we'll switch feet, and we'll do the same on the right side. So, hook you there. Yep, and so the left leg will be folded into table. Good. And exhale. Yep, so you really want to reach through the back of the leg, into that strap, towards the wall away from you, and right down the midline of the body. So again, we've got that good hip, knee, ankle alignment all the way down, and she's feeling that work here on the right side of the spine, the multifidus, the obliques. You can have them allow their head to sink a little heavier into the table, so they get a little more of that head-tail connection on that side of the spine that they're working. Good. And then we'll fold that leg in and reach for the bar with the right foot and unhook. And you can come on down. I'll put the foot bar down. So next we'll come up and do a little bit of kneeling work, and then some arms sitting on the long box. So, have you roll up. And so we'll do the down stretch next, which is a kneeling exercise. If they've had a knee replacement, of course, we wouldn't want to do this kneeling exercise. And we're going to do that on about 1 1/4 to 1 1/2 springs. So she'll kneel with her feet on the shoulder pads. And the hands are about shoulder width on the bar, the thumbs are wrapped over the top. Now, if they have trouble with their wrists, you can go with a little lighter spring tension on this one, but just know that they're going to get zipped out faster and they got to work a little harder to come in. So the heavier the spring tension, the harder it's going to be on the wrists here. So she'll press out with her thighs and move into an extension. So the pelvis is going to move down. Inhale, hold it, exhale. Now you're going to start lifting the chest, feel the arms sink into the armpit, zipping the abdominals, opening, good. And exhale, you'll go right back out with the legs, then the arms, feel the strength, the arms sink into the armpit. Now the chest lifts like you're coming straight up a concrete wall, up to the ceiling through the crown of the head. Good, inhale, exhale, out and down. So we're in extension here in the back, but it's controlled. So she's got her belly button pulled into that third lumbar vertebra there. Yep, and the shoulders are nice and wide on the back. And exhale, out and down, and then resist the springs coming in. So you want to grow taller and resist and open the chest last time. Or maybe I said it last time, I don't know. And then let's lift up, grow taller, grow taller, grow taller as you come in. Nice job. Okay, and so you can step off to the side. We're going to pull out the long box. And so I'm just going to put the box on because it makes it more comfortable. People can sit taller, especially if they have osteoporosis or just any kind of posture problem. So we'll start with rowing forward. So you're going to face the mirror this direction. And again, they could be on top, probably one spring, depending how strong they are, one or maybe 1/2. So however you can get them up tallest, they can extend the legs out here or hang them over the edge. You can straddle that way. So this just helps, again, prop them up, get them taller on the carriage. Changes our angle here a little bit with the ropes. Okay, so we're going to start with a tree hug. So we're up on the sits bones, maybe hinge forward or feel the chest just slightly forward of the sits bones. Reach the arms with an inhale wide from the breastbone, hugging the tree. Exhale, inhale, coming back. Good. And exhale. You want to see your hands peripherally throughout this exercise. Grow taller as you hug the tree. Stay tall as you reach the arms wide. Let the arms move from the scapula. So from the shoulder blades, they're wide on the back and then they move narrow. And again, exhale. Now just bring the arms down by your side, straight down. Now they're plugged into the ribs again. So we're working from the shoulder blade, kind of like a hinge here. So with an inhale, we'll reach to the mirror. And then exhale, come down. You feel a little off balance. You want to fold the legs up a little bit. It's kind of like she's riding a horse there. So we can bring them up in front too. Yeah, okay, because she can actually sit straight here. And reach, good, just chest high and lower. Now we're going to reach up towards the mirror, inhale, take the arms out, not too wide that you can't see the hands, right? Bring them back to the mirror, exhale, and then back to your side. Inhale, exhale, reach, inhale, open, chest high, exhale, back to the mirror, and inhale, lower. And then one more time, grow taller as you reach, out to the sides from the breastbone, back forward, and then down by your side. Good, and we're gonna spin around so you're facing the other direction. We'll do some rolling back. So the rolling back, I'll put her on one. And again, however you can get them sitting tallest. So they can slide forward on the box a little and put their feet in between the shoulder pads here. Yep, but you wanna make sure they're not too far off the back edge so it tips it also. Okay, so we're going to, you know what, we're going to cross the handles with your palms up, yes, and take the arms out to the side. The elbows will move away from the body just a little bit, but this is a great one for posture. Look how it opens her chest, and then it gets her into the shoulder blades and the upper back too. We just want to make sure they're not hyperextending. So as you press the arms out, the chest gets wider, but we don't lose that rib cage, that connection where it's knitted. Yep. How do those feel? Tough? Open and good. And then once more. Open and bring them forward. Uncross them. Take them into each hand. Yeah. And then we'll just go with straight arms down to the floor. So as she pushes to the floor, she grows taller on her sits bone. So her chest is lifting, her breastbone is lifting here. And then we feel length right up through the back top of the head. Yep. So just make sure the chin stays down just a little. So you want to have them looking straight out ahead of them. Now with this one, it's nice to add a little head turn. You can have a look each way and to the front and release. Then you'll press down and back and have a look each way, in and back to the front, and then one more time. Down and back and have a look and have a look. And front and release. Very nice. Okay, so next I'm going to have her lie on the box. And this is kind of the signature osteoporosis posture exercise. So she'll be on the box facing where the straps are, with her chest off the front edge of the box. And then you're going to reach for the white ropey part. So you're going to reach up as far as you can and just kind of hang over. Just relax. Yep. Hang over. So you want to see their legs can be apart a little bit here, chest just off the front edge. So with an inhale, they'll hollow the pelvis, lengthening the spine. So bring the head into neutral. Press the arms down. Exhale, press the arms up and back. So we're reaching up through the back of the head and shoulders. So she's got her shoulder blades working, but her pelvis is hollowed, so she's not getting into her lower back. It's staying long. Inhale, hold. Exhale, release everything back down. So inhale, she'll come up just parallel to the floor. Get the shoulder blades sliding down. Exhale, press the arms a little more up and back, reaching here. Inhale, hold, and then exhale, bring it all back down forward. So we're really working this thoracic spine. This helps reduce the risk of fractures in this upper back. It helps with kyphosis, just a lot of postural issues that people have. So inhale again, we'll press down and come up. Exhale, press back, reach into my hand. So I want the back of the neck long as well as the front of the neck. And then she's really working here through the triceps. Inhale and exhale, bring it all forward and down. Now a little more advanced move, and that's just a good beginner exercise. Again, you can do it on anywhere from a half to a full spring. I've got you on a full spring. Is that heavy?
That's good.
It's enough. Okay, so we're going to add a little triceps to this. So she'll press down with an inhale, come up parallel. So I'm going to get the head neutral, tuck the elbows in towards the ribs, bend at the elbow, and press back. Good. And so every time she reaches back, she's exhaling and she's feeling this abdominal wrap. They're strengthening. Inhale, we'll get a little more lift maybe. Exhale. Good. In and out. And one more, press them all the way back, and then bring everything down for a nice stretch over the box. Good, and you can drop the hands and rise up and take a bow. And so that's our program for. It's great for seniors, for anybody with posture that's kind of waning, or osteoporosis. It's osteoporosis safe. So hope you enjoyed it. Go out and try it yourself. Thank you.